Welcome to the Salon Owner's Holistic Blueprint, your podcast for unlocking the secrets to a thriving salon business through holistic practices. I'm Jacqueline Rodriguez, your host, and join me each week as we explore wellness, sustainability, and business success. Everything from attracting conscious clients to adopting eco-friendly practices. We're going to cover it all to elevate your salon business. Are you tired of struggling to find stylists who truly understand and embrace the holistic vision of your salon? Imagine having a team that shares your passion for holistic beauty, where every stylist aligns with your values and enhances the experience you provide to your clients. Welcome to the Salon Owner's Holistic Blueprint Podcast. I'm your host, Jacqueline Rodriguez. And in today's episode, we are going to be diving into a topic that is on every salon owner's mind: how to hire a stylist who is passionate about working in my salon. Let's challenge the old ways of hiring and discover a new path to success. Now, I want to ask you, have you ever felt frustrated when you're hiring a stylist who just doesn't align or doesn't feel right in your space? It's time to break free from the belief that finding the right team member is an impossible task. We're going to explore a fresh perspective on hiring that will transform your salon's culture and ensure that you attract the right stylists who are passionate about your vision. And listen, I know that you have faced some challenges in the past. It is not always easy finding a stylist who shares your vision. I was in the same boat. You have encountered disappointment or settled for team members who didn't fully understand or embrace your salon's values. We've all been there. And I'm here to guide you towards a successful and fulfilling hiring process. For a second, I want you to imagine how a company like Dyson hires individuals who believe in their unique approach. They sought out talent who shared their vision in transforming the hair industry. Individuals who understood the value of embracing new technologies and prioritizing hair health. By identifying two candidates who resonate with their mission, Dyson built a team of passionate innovators who helped propel their brand to success. And when it comes to hiring for your salon, you want to take a page out from Dyson's book. Look for stylists who are open to challenging traditional methods, who are eager to explore alternative techniques that prioritize the well-being of their clients' hair and overall holistic beauty. Seek out candidates who show a unique interest in eco-friendly and sustainable practices, and who embrace the idea of nurturing the mind, body, and spirit through their work. By attracting stylists who share that vision and your unique approach, you're going to create a team that not only excels at their craft, but also contributes to the growth and success of your holistic salon. Now remember, your salon's success lies in the hands of those who believe in the power of innovation, who are ready to challenge the status quo, and who share your passion for holistic beauty. Now, if you continue to hire stylists solely based on technical expertise, you might end up with a team that lacks the passion and the commitment to the bigger vision. And this will lead you to feeling disconnected with your team. They're going to feel disconnected with their clients, and it's going to compromise customer experiences, and ultimately, it can just feel like a stagnant business. It is time to overcome these challenges and create a team that shares your values. But where do you get started? I'm going to walk you through the steps to hiring a team member that is aligned with my vision and is passionate about where we're going, and that they're going to be not only fulfilled, but they're going to be happy and excited to be a part of the team. If you continue to hire stylists solely based on technical expertise, you might end up with a team that lacks the passion and commitment to the bigger vision. And this will lead you to feeling disconnected with your team, and your team's going to feel disconnected with the clients, and it's going to compromise customer experience, and ultimately your business is going to feel stagnant. It's time to overcome these challenges and create a team that shares your values. But where do you get started? I'm going to walk you through the steps that I took to hiring a team that is aligned with my vision and is so passionate about what we're doing in the salon that they're not only happy to be a part of it, but they are excited to be here. And here are the actionable steps you can take to hire stylists who's genuinely passionate about working in your salon. The first one, it's not going to be super easy, but it is to start reframing the beliefs you have around hiring in the first place. When we've gone through so many different challenges and obstacles around hiring, we just start to believe that it may not be possible. Or maybe we have a belief that people don't want to work, especially with what's going on in the salon culture right now. There's so many people talking about being an independent stylist, and there's this negativity around being a salon owner. That we're not fair, that we take advantage. But the thing is, there is a reason that they're talking about salon owners. And truthfully, as a salon owner myself, I have worked in so many other salons, and those salon owners were those people that we're all talking about, right? They take advantage of you, they don't care, and that's really why we've gotten that rep. So while you might not like hearing this, it is a really good time to take a look at how you are showing up in the business. Are you leading with compassion and love and excitement? Or are you coming in stressed out every single day, worried about not making enough money, and you're harping on every tiny little thing? It really is going to set the example for everyone in the salon, whether you have toxic energy or really great positive energy. And the salon owner literally sets the tone for the entire salon. So it's one of those really hard things, but it's something that I had to look at. I really had to stop and look in a mirror and say, okay, if I'm not able to hire and I've got all of these beliefs around what, people want to do, what they don't want to do, what am I actually setting the tone for? And the second I started to shift that and really look at how am I showing up, all of a sudden, people around me started shifting. And everything got so much clearer and easier. And I was able to attract the absolute right stylist for me at the time. And that was a total game changer. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, because it's not the most easy thing to have to look inward. But it really is the thing that is going to transform your salon. So taking a look inward, seeing where you have, maybe some downfalls. I have so many, right? And I'm upfront and honest about them. I talk to my team about them, and I really work on it. And that is a huge, huge step. So taking a look at that. Okay, the second step is going to be getting super clear on what your salon's mission and values are. I probably talk about this in every single podcast, but it is the key ingredient to a successful salon. Know what you want, what type of salon you're going to show up. What type of salon you want to have, what kind of leader you're showing up as. And when you get clear, then all of your team members are ready and willing to jump on board because they're able to see the bigger picture. Get a roadmap for you and for your team. And if you already have a team and you're just looking to expand, amazing. That's going to be a really great way to bring everybody already on your team and then be able to lead the new stylists. And if you are just starting out and you're getting your first hire, fantastic. You have a clean slate. You're able to start right then and there, be the leader you would have wanted to have, and bring in team members that are open-minded. So make sure you are bringing the energy that you want your salon to have. And then in my Holistic Salon Academy, that's where I really go deeper on how to reframe and how to get a clear vision and mission statement. Unfortunately, on the podcast, we can't go that deep because there's, just so much time, right? But the awareness is a perfect way to start your journey. Just becoming aware of who you want to show up as is a game changer. So the third step is going to be to take that vision and mission statement and make sure that everything in your branding reflects back to that same vision. So for instance, in my salon, we're a holistic salon, which means that we take care of your body, mind, and wellness. We're not just focused on colors or cuts. We have specialty services like a crown detox, healing ceremonies, and that is what we're focused on. But when it comes to hiring, we're putting your mission and the values out there for other stylists who would be interested in working the same way that you do. So when they're looking, they are jumping on. They're not just coming in immediately. They are actually going to go on social media. They're going to see how you interact with people. They are going to look at your website. They are looking everywhere because they want to know who you are and what your team members are like. So before you even think about starting to hire, you want to make sure that everything is branded beautifully, that you are speaking your vision into everything you're doing. Okay, so Nala wanted to say hi. She wanted to be on the podcast. So this brings me to number 4. The next step is rethinking your job postings and descriptions. Instead of focusing solely on technical skills, you really want to highlight your salon's values and mission and the commitment to holistic beauty. This is going to attract the candidates who resonate with your vision from the start. And the biggest thing is, right, I already said that they're going to be looking at all your social media. So you want to make sure you have a cohesive messaging there. But when you are actually on social and you are posting, talk about the benefits. Like the best way to get people interested in what you're doing is talking about the benefits, not only for your clients, right? Because that's a given. On social media and all of these different things, we're talking about the benefits for the clients. What about the benefits for hairstylists? What is so great about working at your salon that you could showcase online, on social media, or send out and make sure that those benefits are also laid out in the job posting? People want to know what is in it for them. They want to know why would they go to your salon versus the other salons that they can go to. So making sure you talk to the benefits. And I'm not talking about insurance or like a 401k, not those type of benefits. I'm talking about the benefits that will affect their personal life. Like, what kind of hours do you hold? What kind of culture have you built there? And if you're like me and it's a holistic salon, that type of culture is not easy to find. So I really hone in on what that looks like. What are the problems that other hairstylists face, like working so many crazy hours and working 2 or 3 clients at a time. In my space, we don't do that. So they have a wellness piece to their part of being in the salon. We don't work crazy long hours. We don't work every single weekend. We don't have to hold these different types or the traditional types of schedules where we're working 10 and 12 hours. Like, we don't do that here. So that's a benefit to them because they want to know, how is this going to affect their life? So talk to those benefits, and that will make a huge change. But you want to start those benefits in your social media. Talk to your upcoming hairstylist. So when they're checking you out, they can see how amazing it would be to work there. Okay, so the next step is, once you start scheduling your interviews, you want to make sure that you're not just asking the same questions as everybody else does in an interview. You want to know who they are. What are their values? And why did they want to come work at your salon? So there's a difference between traditional, questions and then getting that personal connection. You want to see why they're connected to holistic beauty, what their experience with eco-friendly and sustainable practices are, and how do they integrate mindfulness and wellness into their work, because we're running a completely different type of salon. You want to look for genuine enthusiasm and alignment with your values. It's just as important as how technical they are, because technical, you can learn. You can go and take classes, learn different things. That is something that is easily learned. But if they are not personable, if they are not into wellness and they could care less, or maybe they're like kind of standoffish or unsure about it, that's a clear sign that they are not meant for your salon. And you want to take that in consideration for everything, right? Like, every single thing that your salon stands for, you want to make sure to have a question in there and see how they personally react to those questions, because you cannot teach that and you can't change their perspective. You can definitely teach different types of cuts and colors and technical things. That's the easy part. And step 6 is going to be to conduct trial shifts or working interviews. Invite potential stylists to spend the day at your salon, interacting with your team, observing the holistic practices in action. This hands-on experience will give them a deeper understanding of your salon's culture and allow you to assess their capabilities. You're going to be looking for how they're actually interacting with you and with everyone else. So number 7 is going to be to seek out networking and educational events within the holistic beauty community. Attend industry conferences, workshops, and seminars where you can connect with like-minded stylists who share your values. Build relationships, and the relationships in this community will open up so many doors to finding the right, passionate, skilled member. Okay, so now you have the steps to creating a culture that will invite new potential stylists who want to be a part of your specific vision and mission. You have to ask yourself, do you want to continue hiring stylists solely based on technical skills and risk compromising your salon's holistic vision? Or are you ready to embrace a new approach, attract passionate team members who align with your values? By choosing the latter, you'll create a salon culture that nurtures the mind, body, and spirit, ultimately providing exceptional experiences to your clients. So now, I've made things even easier, and you can always re-listen to this, but I've put together a checklist for you that you can grab in the show notes. And I encourage you to implement these steps in your hiring process. See the power that it brings to your salon. And remember, hiring stylists is not just about finding employees. It's about building a community of like-minded individuals who share your passion for holistic beauty. If you've gotten value out of this episode, please follow and subscribe to the channel. And once again, thank you for joining me on today's episode of the Salon Owners Holistic Blueprint podcast. And remember, the right team can make all of the difference in creating a thriving and harmonious salon environment. Embrace the power of hiring with intention and watch your salon flourish. Until next time, stay true to your holistic vision and keep shining. Thank you for tuning in to the Salon Owner's Holistic Blueprint. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow and subscribe. Until next time, stay inspired, stay passionate, and keep thriving in the world of holistic beauty.